greatness is here and now. And so it is my honor to introduce to you today's greatness, the 2017 NBA All-Stars. This is why we play.
For many, the NBA All-Star Game is something they look forward to all year. They vote for their favorite players, get tickets to the game, and go crazy at the slam dunk contest. During the last 68 years, the NBA All-Star Game evolved from purely the game to adding events such as the slam dunk contest and the three-point shootout contest, which both were added in the 80s. But while TV viewership were almost at 20 million during Michael Jordan's All-Star days, they have been slumming at around 7 million in the last couple of years. The ticket prices have been down 70% compared to the years before. This brings us back to the argument, is the NBA All-Star Game growing stale? The answer is yes. They need something new and exciting, or a better system for selecting players to make the All-Star Game great again.
And this morning, the NBA's Board of Governors meeting here on its agenda whether or not to move the game because of this law. This morning, the NBA owners are huddling up, talking about potentially moving the 2017 All-Star Game out of the Tar Heel state, feeling the pressure both inside and outside the league over North Carolina's so-called bathroom law.
As a black person, I'm against any form of discrimination. So I think the NBA should move the All-Star Game from Charlotte.
A bipartisan group of senators writing to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, urging the organization to take a stand. Commissioner Silver last month calling the law deeply concerning.
The roster choices are not the only reason the NBA has seen a decline in interest and sales. The NBA has also moved All-Star Weekend from North Carolina to New Orleans due to Charlotte, North Carolina having anti-LGBT laws in place. The problem with the move is, this is the second time in 4 years that the New Orleans had hosted All-Star Game Weekend.
Speaking out and walking away continues to grow, most notably PayPal, withdrawing its plans to open a new operations center, 400-plus jobs, a $3.6 million investment.
For the record, Chris, it's not even competitive. It's a YMCA game, except less competitive.
Yeah, it's terrible. And it didn't always used to be this bad. And I don't know what you can do, because this is when it went south. I would argue that up to 4 years ago, in 2013, it was still a good game. In the fourth quarters, we all want to like to say they really start to compete.
Sure.
But even before that, it was relatively a good game. There was some semblance of defense played.
Comic relief here from Steph Curry.
Antetokounmpo right here, and Steph Curry says, I'm not going to be in anyone's poster.
Warriors coach Steve Kerr expressed his frustration by stating that, I am very disappointed in the players. They've asked for a vote, and a lot of them made a mockery of it. I don't know what the point is. The 2017 NBA All-Star Game was an upset. The athletes took the NBA All-Star Game as a joke. Before the new system, fans had been the sole selectors for the mid-season game. To give a better insight to how the players treated their votes, statistics also show that more than 100 players voted for themselves. This brings us back to the argument, is the NBA All-Star Game growing stale? The answer is yes. They need something new and exciting, or a better system for selecting players to make the All-Star Game great again. Do we think the All-Star Game needs to continue? The answer is no. We believe that they should come up with a new and exciting game for the fans.